what's up everybody, this is Reese here from C Manga and welcome to my review of Area D Chapter 66, Eclipse Prison 10. So, Mariko and Zero, their fight basically kind of begins. Mariko's there like throwing H girders at Zero and he's there just like obviously slicing the crap out of him with some pretty fancy sword work. It's pretty sick actually when you look at it. Then pretty much exactly as I predicted, he just decides to just leave, you know. He's like, oh yeah, I recognise who you are, you're Mariko, the zombie girl, tell Doctor blah 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 whatever, yeah. And he's just like, yeah, I'm going. Then he's obviously, he pretty much just says like the next part, pretty much word for word exactly what I was thinking he would say. It's just like, oh yeah, it was like basically saying about Kiato, tell him that once his fangs are sharpened, come and find him again. He's like, you know, his fangs are not sharp enough at the moment, find him when he's ready, all that type of stuff. So yeah, obviously he believes that Kiato isn't really a worthy opponent. He's nothing at the moment. It's like, yeah, he's not even fun to kill. So obviously he's done. But the question is, how would have that gone if they wasn't in an eclipse area? You know, Kiato obviously he would have been able to use all of his firearms and everything, but still, I don't know. Probably wouldn't have been in the right frame of mind. Still, probably would have taken the whole soul thing, you know, where he grabbed the chick and he's there holding her up ready to kill her again. It probably would have taken that again to kind of get his mind right. So maybe it would have gone exactly the same, but if at that point there he kind of like composed himself a bit, he probably would have been able to do something. What? I don't know, but something. So yeah, kind of like, what the heck can he do to prepare for this next rematch, you know? Maybe he can kind of like prepare himself to do something, I don't know. This is if he's not in an eclipse area again. Absorb them friggin' knives that he was throwing at him and then, I don't know, fire him back out somehow. But even if he does that, which I think I've seen him do once or twice against one of the Ultras who had arrows ages ago, even if he does something like that, Zero probably would end up just parrying it anyway. So yeah, it's going to be a difficult battle for him. Abilities or none, you know, it pretty much won't make too much of a difference. So yeah, but first obviously he has to work on recovering himself. I was thinking that obviously one of them blades hit his heart. That, like, I think I said it a few chapters ago, like, what the hell, it hit his heart, how the hell is he still alive from that? But from the looks of it, actually, it kind of looked like he's got what, one in both of his lungs, so both his lungs should be punctured. He's lost obviously, he looks like he's lost obviously the use of his left arm, seeing as how one of them's in his shoulder, one of them's in his left kidney. So yeah, it's kind of obvious that he's going to be out of commission for a little while now while he gets healed, unless obviously like Dr. Shami can do something super quick to make him heal quicker, or even, oh god, mad scientist dude, his name has actually escaped me straight away. Maybe he's got some sort of plan which he can do to help him out, but then again, I don't know, something like that. Either way, he's going to be down and out for a little while now. So yeah, after this we finally get a glimpse of Ray after such a long time. Obviously we haven't seen him in so bloody long. So yeah, he's having like a little conversation with Owl Eyes of like the loss of their hostage Taru. But obviously they still have Mika somewhere hidden where, I don't know how the whole kind of like releasing of these hostages is going to work. Now when you think about it, it's like, wait a minute, they're one hostage too many for the task at hand. So was he ever planning to release one, or was like one going to get released once he defeats Owl Eyes or something like that? Who knows? But anyway, the whole conversation is obviously Owl Eyes just like, yeah, we can't find Jin. Where is he? We've lost his location and everything. We're sending out people to try and find him, but we still can't find him. But Ray is just like, well, it doesn't really matter. I know exactly where he is. He's here. So how do you know that? Well, we have a brotherly connection. Kind of like some crazy twin rubbish that you get coming on. So basically he can sense his brother. He knows that he's there. And then after this, we jump to Jin, who's just kind of wandering around blank and confused. It's like, what the hell's going on there? Literally it's like Jiga's crew, a tank's about to go and run him over. It's like, look at him, he can't even keep his footing and all that stuff. You see him there dropping around and everything. And next thing, just about to run him over, it's like his beast power kicks in all of a sudden. And he's like, yep, tank, goodbye, throws it away, because obviously at the moment he's like back in his normal human form. So yeah, it's kind of weird. It's like, I'm wondering what if God's had anything to do with it, or if it's just literally the beast power finally broke his mind, you know, which is obviously something that he's been saying about from the beginning, you know. Obviously the longer you are like that, the more it eats away at your mind and everything. So yeah, I'm guessing it kind of turned him into a mindless beast. The reason this is because obviously the guy, he can't even remember his own name for one. And for 2, the second he saw Goz up in the sky, it's like he just started transforming again. So it seems like he's kind of pretty much running on instinct at the moment. So yeah, bit nuts right there. So I'm wondering if he's actually ever going to come back, because Goz did actually say, oh yeah, phase 1 of his plan is now mission accomplished kind of thing. So maybe his whole plan, obviously, to try and get Soul back was to break Jin's mind, turn him into a mindless beast, and then he'll be easier to kill. Something like that maybe, because obviously it's easier to kill a mindless beast, I guess. But then again, that can kind of work against him at the same time, because like if he's, you know, mindless, then he'll be more feral, which means he'll be more less predictable, you know, just like instinct, kill, 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 kill. So it could be a bit more difficult for him. But either way, Goz has got a plan, so we'll just see what happens with that. So yeah, I guess that pretty much wraps up this chapter. I'm kind of thinking now this is going to be the end of the Eclipse Prison stuff, because they don't usually go past 10 usually with the titles. So yeah, the next chapter could be a whole new kind of title, find out something new that's going on. Maybe the crew will finally go and find Mika, who knows, because she's been gone for too long. But I'm kind of guessing now it's going to go back to the climax between Jin and Goz's battle, see what happens there. One of them, who's going to survive, who's going to die basically, or are they both going to survive? What's the plan going on? So yeah, that pretty much wraps this chapter up from me, guys. You know the usual, let me know what you thought about this chapter in your comments below. If you enjoyed the video, give it a little thumbs up, helps out the series a lot, and don't forget to check out the other stuff we do on the channel. So I'll see you next time.